What's up, man? This is Lucifer here, business and spiritual consultant. How you guys doing? I'm just chilling right now. Just had a ritual last night. We had a Klarnick ritual last night for a client. It was great, fantastic. First time client. Um, there was a lot of emotions. There was a lot of emotion. It was good. So anyway, I did. Somebody let me notice that I left Elmera as a hashtag on my last video. I didn't do it on purpose. I forgot. That's all it is. Um, I just forgot to remove the hashtag there. But I don't know if you guys notice. If you guys notice what? I don't know if you guys have noticed um, a certain change in attitude in him recently. Like he's getting really aggravated, and I've noticed how aggravated he is. Like, cause he's wilding out right now. Like he's making like wild assumptions, and I don't know. Like he thinks in his mind he thinks I'm a bitch. Basically, like he thinks I'm a bitch. But the thing is, you remember Elmera, you put a little box in your kitchen. You posted it online. I don't know if that shit's real or not. I have no idea if that shit's real or not. So whatever I did to protect myself from whatever is in that box, it is what it is. You posted the shit. I don't know what the fuck is in the box. I don't know what the fuck I don't know. Maybe you was just trolling. Maybe you wasn't. I have no idea. Like I said, I don't know you. Like, and that's one thing that this guy has like the most problems understanding. Like, I feel like this guy might be a little bit like he might have some learning disabilities, man. Like, I don't know. I don't know. Like, I feel like he might have a little bit of a learning disability, bro. Like, cause he doesn't understand anything of what the fuck I'm saying. Like every time I speak on things, he tells something that's completely different from what I said. So I don't know. I'm judging. I'm being disrespectful, but dog, like you have to understand what my stance is on everything, bro. Like you're making videos, you're acting crazy, and there's no reason to act crazy. It's like this whole thing with EA. Like if this dude, like let's say EA was wrong since the beginning, right? Since day one, I have no problem admitting that. I did a video saying that I was sorry for um, everybody that I made them believe in EA and everything. I made a video saying like I was sorry about doing that. And and I'm not saying EA was wrong since day one, but it's just like the way that everything happened. With everything that happened, I had to say I had to say something because I was kind of like saying, oh, EA is great and blah 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 and everything. So I had to do a video. I had to do a video saying my bad. So this guy, this Elmera guy, he's bugging out, man. Like like this guy's fucking bugging out, bro. And I don't care, Like I said, you put my, I don't know, you put my name in the box or some shit like that. I don't know. You know what I mean? Like I don't know. Whatever I did to protect myself from whatever's in the box is whatever I did to protect myself in the box. You don't believe that demons are real. Okay, that's your business. you know, that's your fucking business. That's legit your business, my dude. But I believe in your spirits. You know what I mean? I believe in. I think your spirits exist, bro. So I don't know. It is what it is. People got differences of opinions. Um, and the thing is, there's a difference between like Haitian. Well, there's anyway. I'm not gonna get into all that, But I just wanted to say there's a difference between Haitian spirit and American Haitian voodoo and American voodoo. You know, there's a very clear difference. I think they mix a lot of African spirits with Haitian spirits. I don't know how that works. To be quite honest, I don't know if it works. Period, because I've never done that before. Um, you know, um, I tend to feel like African. I don't. The only African spirit I ever wanted to know was like Anansi, and that's because of the American God shit. And the movie, and I wanted to see if he actually existed. I think that's like the only time that I tried to invoke an African spirit. You know, but Haitian voodoo is different from American voodoo. They mix like African. I don't know if that mixed together. I have no idea. I can't. I've never tried it. I've never. That's not how I. If I had done some voodoo before, it was basically with Haitian spirits. It was never with like a mix of the two cultures. I don't know if that functions because African, it's a different pantheon. It's like mixing two races together. It's a different pantheon. African gods. There's a whole pantheon of African gods, and it's just as large as the Egyptians' pantheon, and it's just as large as the Greeks' pantheon and everything. So I don't know how that works. You know what I mean? If you can figure it out, apparently Americans seem to not have any problems conducting their voodoo the way that they do it, which I'm impressed. Because the system, I would have to do some research on how the system functions. I would have to do some research to see how that their voodoo system functions because it's to me you can't really mix two different pantheons. You can't really call like Zeus and ask Odin to work with Zeus in order to do something. That's kind of weird, it doesn't add up to me. But I'm not saying like American voodoo is fake or shit like that. That's not what I'm saying. All I'm saying is I don't understand how they're capable of mixing the Haitian spirits with the African spirits. Um, but anyways, I'm getting off track a little. No, I'm not getting off track. I'm sorry. I don't. I don't want to make this video just about Elmira, but the guy's looking. He's looking kind of worn out. He's looking like he's taking a beating. And it's not me. I'm not. you know, I never did black magic a day in my life. I don't practice black magic. But the thing that I want to say is, bro, like you need to chill. You know what I mean? I don't know what you see when you look at me, but you need to pump your brakes on that shit, man. Like, I've been in the streets too. And I was probably harder in the streets than you were, I was kind of like a superhero. I was independent, and so, I was, I'd work with a couple people here and there and things, and I've done some shit, you know I did some shit, so you have to relax with that shit. Don't judge me just because you think I look good and I'm gothic and shit like that, you know. Like apparently the funny thing about me, EA, and Elmera as magic practitioners, the thing that we all have in common is we have a street background. I don't know how that shit works. I don't know why that is, but I kind of find it to be peculiar. You know, not that I'm saying that, you know, oh, I'm the only real one here and I'm the only one with a street background and shit like that. You know what I mean? That's not what I'm saying. But it's an interesting tidbit, you know, that all three of us all had like a street background to us, you know. So that's kind of, I don't know, I find it weird, you know. And it's weird to me to say that because I'm kind of like, you know, I would be the outlier in all three of them, right? But I still think it's weird. I don't care what people think. I think that's a peculiar thing, you know. It's like Nas said though, like no two men live alike, you know. Like, or was it AZ that said it? Is it probably AZ or Nas? One of their songs is like, you have to know that no two men live alike, but all three of us live alike, you know. So it's kind of like, what's going on here, you know. But hey, it is what it is. Sometimes you can find clones of yourself in real life. You can find like people that are exactly like you, and they're basically like your twin. You know, you're basically the same fucking person, and it's fucking funny because Ogu was saying that. Son of Ogu was saying that in one of his videos that he did in December, and he was kind of like, in actuality, me and Elmera were the same person. You know, I see the resemblance. I see the resemblance. I see the resemblance. You know what I mean, bro? Like I see it. I definitely see it. But we're very different. First of all, I would not react like that. You know, I would not react the way that he reacts to all this shit. Definitely not. You know, because I'm cerebral. You know, I'm logical. You know, like I don't know everything. You know, and I make mistakes all the time. But I'm still a cerebral person. So, you know, if you're gonna like, you can't tell me that you're wearing me down and you're the one being aggravated. You know, you can't tell me that, you know, you're the one that's attacking me and you're the one feeling the shit. And then you do a video and you kind of saying that you're having a bad day or you're having a bad time, but at the same time you're not really saying that you're having a bad day or you're having a bad time, but people can feel it. You know, even your fans, when you do videos like the last videos that you did, your fans know that you had a bad day. They can feel it. You know, they're not gonna say it, but they probably be like, ah, man, Elmer had a bad day, man. You know, in the back of their mind, if he's talking like that, he probably had a bad day. You know, in the back of their mind, that's what they're saying. And there's other people that does just straight up ask you like, yo, you having a bad day, son? You know, it is what it is. Now the thing is, like I said, you need to pump your brakes, bro, because I'm not a bitch, man. Like, you know, like I'm not a bitch, bro. Like, and anyway, I'm not who you think I am, you know. And it's sad. It's sad because you really have your mind made up on this image that you got of me, bro, and that shit is gonna tear you down, man. It's gonna tear you down, bro. Like, cause you're messing with. I'm a force of nature. You know, I'm not a. I call myself Lucifer, and nothing happens to me. You know, like the universe accepts the fact that I call myself Lucifer, and that's dangerous, right there. There's a reason why I call myself Lucifer. It's not because I'm the biggest, baddest son of a bitch, you know, gun token, far west, concrete jungle ass motherfucker. You know what I mean? It has nothing to do with that. That's not the reason. There might be a little bit of that in there, a little bit, but you have to understand there's a reason why I call myself Lucifer. You have to know your enemy, you know, and so people can't just walk around and call themselves Lucifer. Usually people that call themselves Lucifer attract negative attention, no pun intended, to anybody. Because I had some friends that used to, call themselves Satan and shit, and all kinds of shit, man. Um, so no pun intended, man. I love all my Lucifers and all my Satans out there, man. No this. But you have to also understand that if you're not a specific kind of person, you can't just take up the mantle of calling yourself Lucifer, because you're gonna attract like so much negative energy. You're gonna get like so much negative energy, bro, because it's a powerful spirit. It's a powerful God. Lucifer is a powerful God. So you can't just call yourself Lucifer. He has to give you permission to call yourself. You have to have actual permission to call yourself Lucifer. You have to, not only that, but you have to actually believe it. Because I believe that I'm Lucifer, right? But the belief in itself, it's not necessarily enough. The belief itself is not necessarily enough. So you have to be like, you and Lucifer's energy has to be on the same wavelength in order for you two to connect. And when you can't connect to that energy, oof, and you call yourself Lucifer, sheesh. And that's why, you see some people sometimes, man, they call themselves, I'm Satan or I'm Lucifer, and they're all torn up, you know what I mean? Like they're jacked all the way fucked up, you know what I mean, bro? Like they are jacked up, you know what I mean? I'm not jacked up. You can see it, like, like you can see it in my eyes. You can look at my eyes. I'm not jacked up. I'm not looking all crazy and shit. But you can see it on my face. You can see it in my eyes. I'm not, even in my speech pattern, that I'm not, I'm not jacked up. And I'm not on the way of being jacked up either. So watch out, man. Like I've given you, right now you're in a cycle because of that box that you put in your kitchen. That's why you're struggling right now. Because I don't know what's in that box. I don't know if there's a gun. I don't know if there's a bazooka. I don't know if there's a goddamn. I don't know. I don't know if you got like an army, a legion of zombie demons in that shit. I don't know, nigga. But one thing's for sure: the reason why you're having a bad time right now is because of that box. You know what I mean? That's all I can tell you, bro. Like it's because of that box, bro. Like I don't know if you faking it or not. I don't know if maybe you just tried to scare me. Because the thing is, he did a video the other day, and I found it kind of interesting. He said, sometimes you gotta respect the bitch nigga, because you don't know if that bitch nigga has a gun and shit. But bro, like, you have to watch what you say, bro. Like, I may be insulting sometimes, but there's a reason why I'm frustrated. You don't have a reason to be frustrated. You know what I mean? I have a clear reason why. You actually did something. Like, there's videos, you made, like, I come from a place where I'm seeing like 5, 10, 20 videos talking about a dude that I was fucking with, man. Part of my language, pause. That I appreciated, That's where I come from. But I don't know where you come up off with your anger. It's, you got misdirected anger. So when you say like a bitch nigga, You might have a gun. The thing that happened, what I think happened was something bad happened. You had a bad day. You had an atrocious day. You had a magical atrocious day, and you're feeling like anyway, you're feeling like you're sitting on a stance where you're kind of like, oh, this little nigga did this to me, and I didn't do anything to get this. Yes, you did. You did do something. You talking shit. You put my name in the box in your kitchen. Whether it's true or not, I don't know that. Whether you're right about EA co-editing, I don't know that. I have no idea, bro. Because you don't know how to express yourself. You have a speech impediment. And it looks like, I mean, I'm disrespectful right now, but it looks like you have a speech impediment because a regular person would have given some form of explanation by now to me before getting ahead of himself and start putting people's names in boxes. So you're sitting there, you're saying the bitch nigga might have a gun. Bro, I didn't curse you. I don't know who you are. I'm angry and I'm butthurt because you're attacking one of my friends, but I don't know who you are. I don't know if you're right or wrong. You might be right. I know EA from the internet. I don't know him in real life. I know him from the internet, bro. I know him from ways back before the internet, man, because he's been selling his book since the 90s. From ways back. From Reader's Digest. You remember that shit, Elmer? Reader's Digest, bro? And you know, you read like Archie's and comic books, and there'd be like commercials about books. That's where I know E.A. Cohen from. From Reader's Digest. And his recent videos again are very good videos. So, you know, that's where I come from, you know what I mean? So you can't call me a bitch nigga or feel like, oh, this little nigga right here dared to do this to me. Of course. You know what I mean? Of course that shit happened. You don't respect the power that you're fucking with. You don't respect demons. Apparently demons don't exist. So in essence, I don't exist, and a bunch of other people don't exist, and there's half of yourself that doesn't exist either, because everybody has a demon in them. Everybody has two sides to the coin. So all these people and all these spirits and all these intricacies don't exist to you. So you feel like I'm the bitch that you're wailing on, and when you turned your back, I shot you. That's how you feel, right? But in actuality, you're the one, while I'm sleeping at 3 o'clock in the morning, you're posting shit on Facebook while I'm sleeping. At 3 o'clock in the morning. You're posting shit at 1 o'clock in the morning, 3 o'clock in the morning, 5 o'clock in the morning, 4 o'clock in the morning. You're posting shit on Facebook and Instagram. I don't know what you're doing at that time. I'm sleeping. When I wake up, I get the notification. I'm like, oh shit, this nigga just posted 25,000 fucking videos about me in the middle of the night. And I'm the bitch nigga that shot you in the back. I made a video saying, yo, we got to get back to business, man. I got to get back to business. I can't be having this conversation with you because it's leading nowhere. This conversation is leading nowhere. I don't even think you're that fake. I feel like you might be a real dude, to be quite honest. From what I'm seeing, to be honest, from what I'm seeing, I feel like you might be a real person. The way you act, the way you talk, the way you react to shit, I feel like you might be a real person. And you got trust issues though. That's one of your biggest problem is your trust issues. Your biggest problem is your trust issues. You know, but never mind that. I still feel like you might be a real person. So I tried to bury the hatchet, and then you put my name in the box in your kitchen. After I did the video saying, yo, let's fuck this, man. This is bullshit. You put my name in the box after, and then you're gonna do a video saying that bitch niggas, you have to respect bitch niggas because a nigga might shoot you in the back. Well, tell me, nigga, what the fuck was all that if that wasn't shooting somebody in the back? Because that's what it feels like. That's what it felt like to me. Every fucking 2-minute videos you did at 1 o'clock midnight and shit while I'm sleeping and shit, man, that felt like, that's what it felt like. It felt like I got shot in the back. I was sleeping. I had my eyes closed. There's a bunch of videos about me all of a sudden. I didn't do a bunch of videos about you, man. I didn't do none of that shit, bro. I called you out as I should. Which is the thing that I'm supposed to do. I'm supposed to call you out. I didn't make 3,000 videos about you, dog. I didn't put your name everywhere on the internet, everywhere on Instagram. I didn't do none of that shit to you, bruh. And you gonna call motherfuckers bitches and shit? You acting like a female, man. No offense to females out there, but that's some female shit, man. That's some Instagram, female shit right there, bro. Like, you know what I mean? Like, that's some female beefing right there, bro. And then you finally got tired, you put my name in the box. Now you're having a hard time. Because I see by the tone of your voice, your demeanor, everything. Shit is not going good right now. I didn't shoot you in the back. I didn't say what I did. But I didn't shoot you in the back. That's not shooting you in the back. You decided to do something very important as putting somebody's name in the box in your kitchen. So when you do something like that, you better know that something's going to happen to, there's going to be some form of retaliation. Because I take that shit seriously, man. Yo, he put my name in the box, goddammit. Yo, you put that shit in the fucking kitchen. What? In the fucking kitchen, man? Of all places? He didn't put it in the bathroom, bro. Like, he put it in the kitchen, man. In the fucking kitchen. You know what I mean? So I'm gonna take that shit seriously, bro. Like, and I'm gonna take that shit seriously, man. So it is what it is. But you can't tell me, you can't be saying, oh, that bitch nigga shot you. Nobody shot you in the back, bro. Like, that's not shooting somebody in the back, bro. You shot first and the nigga shot back at you. That's not shooting somebody in the back. That's not acting like a bitch, bro. So, I don't know, man. It is what it is. All I'm trying to say is pump your brakes with that shit, because that's not helping you right now, man. Making videos calling me stating or having this perception that I'm some bitch is not helping your fucking situation. Because I see that you really believe that shit. You know what I mean, bro? Like you really believe what you be believing right now, man. Like, and whatever. I don't like it. And I don't have to like it. Because the thing about not being a bitch is being able to say to the world, to the masses, in front of all your friends, I'm that nigga. This is what I do. You don't go and be like, oh, well, whatever, be on the defensive, passive aggressive shit and be like, yeah, well, whatever. I never did magic. Sure, you're the one that's a genius in magic. I ain't shit. All right, whatever. That's, nah, nigga. Nah. That's acting like a bitch. That's acting like a bitch, bro. Every time somebody, look at Conor McGregor. Every time somebody asks him a question, yo, Conor, what you think your future is? Who are you? I'm fucking Conor McGregor. I'm the king of this shit. You know what I mean? I am the UFC. I am this. That's how Conor McGregor responds. He doesn't. He's not like, well, whatever. I never beat these guys. Oh well, whatever. I guess I'm not good enough for the UFC. Whatever. That's not how he answers. Every motherfucking time somebody asks him the question, you go see Conor McGregor right now and you ask him, Conor McGregor, who the fuck are you, man? He's gonna be like, bitch, I'm the fucking king. I'm the man. I am the UFC. I'm this. I'm that. I'm the best that ever did it. I'm beating all these guys. That's how he answers. When somebody calls you out, that's how you answer. So when you call out Conor McGregor, he answers you the same way as when you don't call him out. There's no difference. That's how narcissistic he is, bro. Like, there's absolutely no difference between him being called out and just having a regular conversation. In both cases, he answers the exact same shit. I do the same thing too. And there's other people on the internet that are narcissistic, and they'll answer the same way too. You're one of the first motherfuckers that I have called out that reacted the way that you reacted, like a bitch. Part of my language. Sorry, dog, but it's true. You act like a bitch. You're the first motherfucker to get called out on YouTube that I'm seeing. Like, you don't even answer the call out. You still haven't answered the call out. We don't know who the fuck you are, man. Like, you know what I mean? There's some people that think they know who you are. We don't know who you are. Shit, I don't even think you know who you are, bro. Shit, you might be a demon and you don't know that you're a demon. Maybe you're in the wrong crowd. you know I don't know. I don't know, man. Maybe you're in the wrong crowd. Because the some Son of Vogu said in his video, he said, there's some people used to hang around with, and you always talking about like you used to hang around with gothic people and shit, man. I used to hang around gothic people too, and I ain't got no problem, but whatever. Point is, you always saying that shit in your videos, man. I used to hang around with gothic people too, man. I know gothic people too. I love the music, I love the culture and everything. You even said you love the music and you love the culture, right? So what the fuck made you stop hanging around these guys? And that's probably where your your whole thing, where your trust issues come from. That's what I think. I think something happened with some of your old friends, and now you don't trust nobody because of that shit. Because you really loved the gothic thing, and you wanted to be part of it, but somebody fucked you over, and now you're kind of like, man, fuck everybody. And I'm sure that's what it is. And I got shit like that too. Shit, I'm not a full blown gangster because of that shit, man. I got fucked over real hard. I got fucked over, nigga, like hard fucking core, you know what I mean? Like, legit. But, I don't got no trust issues. Gangsters got trust issues with me because I'm a little bit I'm Captain Save-A-Ho. It is what it is. They got problems with me because of that shit, because I'm Captain Save-A-Ho. But I'm unapologetic about it. I can't really. But that's because of how, my brain functions and shit. That has nothing to do. It's not like some kind of principle of conviction and shit. I'm just narcissistic. I just don't feel bad for being who I am. You know, so I don't feel bad about being Captain Saberho either. You know what I mean? Like the thing that sucks is niggas is like they want to fuck with you, but they don't want to fuck with you at the same time. You know what I mean? So I understand that whole trust issue shit, but I've gone past that. You know what I mean? Like, you know, like I've gone past that, bro. If you're a cool guy, you in the street and shit, you a cool guy, man. I ain't got no problem with you, son. You know what I mean? You know, I ain't got no problem with you. But a couple years ago, I was very different. A couple years ago, man, whew, 5 years ago, man, I was bugging out, bro. I didn't want to fuck with nobody, nigga. Like normal gangster. I didn't know, not even magic people. I ain't nothing. I didn't want to shit. You know what I mean? I didn't trust nobody. Shit was fucked up. It was fucked up, man. I didn't trust nobody. It was bad, bro. It was bad. So, you know, but I don't do that anymore because there's no point in it. If somebody's gonna try and fuck you over, he's gonna try and fuck you over. You can't control that shit. And if you try to control that shit, you're gonna miss out on the entire universe. You're gonna miss out on the entire world. You're gonna miss out on everything. You know, you can't just care about when's the next time somebody's gonna fuck me over. You know what I mean? You tell yourself there might be a chance somebody fucks me over, but you know what? I don't give a fuck. Yeah, if he fucks me over, yeah, well, he's gonna get it. You know what I mean? If I don't get you, I'm gonna get you. You know what I mean? So, yeah, that's what killer means. You know, the late great DMX said. You know, so I can't. You know, it is what it is. You know, so you can't. You have to have that mentality, especially when you're in business. You gotta have a killer mentality. If I don't get you, I'm gonna get you. You know, I don't care if somebody tries to fuck me over. Let's go see what the shit's about. And if we get fucked over, we get fucked over, man. Like, you know, we'll handle it. We'll handle it if we need to handle it, man. It ain't a big deal. No, there's no biggie. You don't have to act like a bitch about it and shit like that. It can get dangerous, but everybody has a destiny, man. You can't let like TV movies, you know, make you feel like this might be a dangerous thing to do and we might get killed and some shit like that. You probably won't get killed, man. You probably think you are gonna get killed and you go handle the shit and you see you come back out alive and you're like, man, I thought we were gonna die, man. Because in the movies, usually niggas die after that shit, you know. Um, but life is not a movie. Life is reality, man. And reality is very different than what you see in the fucking movies, man. Like, you know, it's very different from what you see in the movies. So, anyways, I'm gonna stop talking shit. I'll see you in the next one. Have a good one. Peace out.